following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where the keeper of the light sounds the fog bell to signal it's time for football. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Los Angeles Chargers and the New England Patriots on Sunday Night Primetime.
2026 New England Patriots.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
And we all know how talented this guy is, Mike, right? From the physical sense, that's obvious. But what really separates him, and it really came through when we had a chance to talk to him this week, is really his ability to operate from the neck up. His processing speed, his decision-making. It seems like he's always one step ahead of the defense. And when he's on, he's proven to be really hard to beat.
First down run, netted 3, so we've got a 2nd and 7 here. Working out of the gun, it's May. Forced to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. A gain there of 27 yards.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
He's found his receiver, Buches. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and a couple. Throwing is May. It'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and a yard. They'll run the sneak. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
That's good for a Patriots first down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Open man, Demario Douglas. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Pick up of the 11 yards on that one. First down, New England.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he tries to get to the edge, but cannot do it. Good job by the defense, no gain.
Well, that defense had that pegged from the jump, Mike. They tried to catch him a little off guard by doing a jet sweep to the wide receiver. There was no going anywhere on the outside. Great pursuit by the defense, no gain.
Throwing on 2nd down, May. Will get about 6 before he's taken down.
I'm not not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Third and short, and here is May. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot, and now it is fourth down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Here's Darius Davis to return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. So here come the Chargers, and it's year 6 and year 2 for Justin Herbert, Greg. It's year 2 with Jim Harbaugh, but the 6th season for the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 3-0 is our second quarter. They've got it second down and 6 to begin. Now it's the rookie, Omarion Hampton. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Third down, they need 5. From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
A 7-yard gain. And the Chargers, first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
On first down, Herbert. He'll swing this out to Hampton. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
On second down, a run with Hampton. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. He'll bring up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and
2. Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. We're back to Foxborough after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Looking to convert for the 3rd time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. That's caught. Outside. It's complete. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Another Chargers 1st down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Patriots 14-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Conklin goes in motion. Another run here with Hampton. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Now the Patriots going to use their 1st timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2. Throwing now is Herbert. He gets this one complete to Johnston. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal, Chargers.
Pistol here for Herbert. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal. Now it's Herbert. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown Chargers. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers move out to a 7-3 lead.
Patriots 3.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Patriots offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Here's 2nd and 2. From out of the gun, here's May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Now a timeout signal for them, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
To throw again is May. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Clemson. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Teams trying to find the right formula as they come out for the second half. It's about to get underway. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. The Chargers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Herbert. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Chase off. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive.
And it might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing, Herbert. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Glad McConkey, the one he was looking for. 3rd down coming up.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack, 2nd down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Patriots offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. Trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Left side, he's got Henry. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
The RPO, that one is complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identify blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
From out of the gun, they're going to run with Henderson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Patriots first down.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
He'll get this out to Henderson. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring them down for a loss.
Throwing right, it's taken in. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
That's another Patriots first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone.
That is caught by the tight end, Hunter Henry. Touchdown, New England. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Pats are on top. It's now 10-7. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. The return starts from the 5, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. He finds the veteran Keenan Allen. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
A gain of 11 on that one. First down, LA.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. To throw, it's Herbert. Looking middle, he'll get it complete to McConkey. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And the Chargers.
It's a pickup of 16 yards down to the 16.
16 yards. First down, Chargers.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Herbert to throw. He's got his big tight end, Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown, L.A. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Point after now from Dicker. He's got it. And the Chargers are on top. It's 14-10.
14. Patriots 10.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Patriots offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Austin Hooper. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. An even 40 yards.
Big-time play there as they try to cut into this 4th quarter deficit. At this point in the game, Mike, remember, you're just going to get a couple more possessions, so you have to make the most of them, especially with the lead being this close for the taking.
Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Austin Hooper was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Good-looking screenplay there, a gain of 11 and a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And the zone read, a give to Henderson. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7. Here's May. Sure pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
A big play in the game now. 3rd down and 1. They'll let the fullback try to push the pot. And he's going to have the 1st down. Just past the marker. It is 1st and goal.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for 1st and goal.
They'll drop to throw. He's got it at the 3.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
2nd down, goal to go. May gonna look to throw. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Hunter Henry, touchdown New England. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
And this is where it pays to have a strong arm to throw this sort of outbreaking route, Mike, towards the boundary in tight coverage. You got to have a lot of faith that you're going to get that ball there. If you're a little late or this ball is underthrown, it could result in a pick 6 the other direction. Instead, he fires it and he puts it on a line, and the result is a touchdown.
Makes the score Patriots 17, Chargers 14.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Return up near the 30-yard line, but that penalty marker could impact the spot. Let's get the call. Here's 1st down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. On 1st down, Herbert. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. The stoppage comes just over a minute to play in this one.
At the 20-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Shotgun now for Herbert. This pass caught right side. It's Allen. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their 2nd. Clock is stopped. 55 seconds remaining here in the game. This crowd into it now. It's 3rd and 2. They send the tight end in motion. Herbert looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Now a ball thrown deep for Johnston.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
They'll go. It's Hampton. And he's going to have the Chargers 1st down. As the defense could not come up with a big stop there. It's a gain of 8 on 4th and 2.
I know it's 4th and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's Herbert.
Herbert's pass. Complete to number 15, Lad McMahon. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
It is 2nd and a yard. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Herbert to throw on 3rd and 1. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. That's Christian Barmore working his way in for the sack. So it's a win for the Patriots. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game, and are going to send their fans home quite happy. And that'll do it for my part.